So heat number 3 of the Legend cars now out there for their state title. For CB Graphics, your starting lineup will be the Australian champion Rob Rawlings and 12 Ben Boyd. Row 2 with 23 of Russell Siri and 32 Kimmy Williams. Row 3 will be Travis Gould and Mills Wyhone. Row 4 Steve Barrow, Nathan Brennan and Matt Gordon off the back. Wyhone and Gordon failed to finish their first heats. The West Australian and the Queensland champion, they're all out there in this one. It's a stacked heat with the Aussie champ off the front, the West Australian champ off row 3, one of the favourites in Nathan Brennan on row number 4, and the Queensland champion on the back row. 10 laps the journey once again. The pace car being taking a turn to the left, so too the tractor, just packing the track down. This is heat number 3 of the CB Graphics Legend Car State title. Heat number 2 was won by Marnie Dixon, and the opening heat was a runaway winner in Travis Gould. All about set to go with heat 3. The Australian champ Rob Rawlings on the front row as we go green, and they are 4 wide down the main straight out after him. The 17 car of Travis Gould is there. In fact, this is a really star-studded lineup of Legend cars as they run down the back straight. Rawlings leads from Gould. Here comes Wyhone. He's mid-pack, the West Australian champion, as they come into the main straight. So Gould in second, Siri third. Then back in fourth is Ben Boyd. Then Wyhone, Nathan Brennan in 6th place. The Queensland champion Matt Gordon is there in 7th. Steve Barrow, and then back to Kimmy Williams. Heat 3 of the Legend Car State title is led at the moment on lap number 2 by the Australian champion Rob Rawlings. 2nd place is Travis Gould. Siri in 3rd. Here comes Nathan Brennan now. Goes around the outside of Ben Boyd. Back to the 6th place of the West Australian champion Mills Wyhone. 7th is Matt Gordon. Then back to the Steve Barrow and the 32 of Kimmy Williams. 3 down and 7 to go. The race leader is car number 1, Robbie Rawlings. Leads at the moment from Travis Gould, who won the opening heat. Siri in 3rd, Nathan Brennan 4th. The West Australian champion looked to the outside of Ben Boyd, couldn't get it done. And right there with him is Matt Gordon from Queensland. 3 of them locked together. They come either side of Ben Boyd. This is for 5th, 6th and 7th place at the moment. They both go around the outside of Boyd at the moment and move into 5th and 6th respectively. So a pair of ones in Wyhone from Western Australia and the one of Matt Gordon running 5 and 6. But it's the A1 who leads another lap down the main straight. Robbie Rawlings out in front. Boyd in 2nd. 3rd place is still that of Siri. Brennan 4th. Then it's 1 and 1 of Wyhone and Matt Gordon. They come out of 3 and 4. The West Australian Travis Gould is staying with the Australian champion as they move down the main straight once again. Gould won earlier on tonight and he's close to a couple of car lengths. Siri in 3rd, Brennan 4th, Wyhone is next. And back in 6th place is Matt Gordon. They're still having a good battle for 5th and 6th. Laps ticking by. The Australian champion still out in front. 2nd place is 17 of Travis Gould. Siri 3rd, Brennan 4th. Wyhone, then back in 6th is Gordon. Boyd, then Barrow, and the last car running is Kimmy Williams. They come out of turn 4 again, this 10-lap heat of the West Australian Championship for Legend Cars. Heat number 3 has 2 laps to go, and it's Robbie Rawlings who leads. 2nd place, Travis Gould. A gap back to Siri, who's now under pressure from Nathan Brennan. 5th and 6th still very close between the 1 and the 1 of Wyhone and Gordon as Brennan tries to come underneath a Siri in turn 3. They come into the main straight, they see the white one. There's 1 lap to go here in heat 3 at Bunbury. And the CB Graphics Legend Car State title. And it's the Australian champion who leads down the back straight once again. Second place, it's 17 of Travis Gould. Back in third place, Russell Siri doing a good job, and looks like he'll finish third ahead of Nathan Brennan. But first home is the Aussie chap, Rob Rawlings from Gould. Back then to Siri and Brennan. Have a look at this for a finish. The WA one gets fifth, just ahead of the Queensland one. Back in seventh is car number 12. Ben Boyd, eighth place, I think, went to the outside of 16 of Steve Barrow. 16 Steve Barrow just got there ahead of 32 Kevy Williams, and a good finish to heat number 3 of the Legend cars.
As our Australian champion here just rolls up very quickly, gives the hands a bit of a shake. These cars actually don't have any power steering in them, so they're a bit of a handful to drive. As he just shuts the car down there for me, Rob. Mate, you didn't get quite the opening heat you were hoping for to get that win, but you're pretty happy to get a heat win in heat number 2.
Yeah, it was a much better run than our first one. Sort of come out for the first heat and just didn't have the car where we want and had no drive, so got a bit of drive now, so might be able to start playing around a bit more and be competitive.
No worries, mate. Your heat round 2 winner, Rob Rawlings.